So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZW Games 5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below.
Hey YouTube, this is Joe from Zephyr War Games, and I'm bringing to you guys an update to my gouki deck profile. Now, this is a pure variant, so this is not using like warrior extenders to just go into crazy link shenanigans. This is just literally goukis doing what they can do by themselves with only their support and the new support that we got in dual power. So when it's done, I'm going to take you through the deck profile, explain to you my card choices, my deck build and everything, and yeah, so let's crack on into it. So starting off, we have 3 Gouki Super X, 3 Gouki Twist Cobras, 3 Gouki Headbutt Bats, and the reason we're only playing these ones at 3 is because in all honesty, the only ones you really need to play at 3 in the pure variant, in my personal opinion, are the Super X and the Twist and the Headbutt Bats, purely because they extend, they help you get 2 monsters onto the board, they help you go into your link plays, and help you start off going off there. The reason I like playing 3 Twist Cobras is because it's just another easy normal summon in the deck. That isn't hard to pull off, and also the extra attack points benefit effect that it can do can really help improve some of your plays and helps you get over problematic monsters. It's the reason why I play 3 Twist Cobras. So moving on from there, so I am a bit of a mess at the moment. 2 My Scorpio and 1 Bear Hug. For the big guys, the reason that I play 2 My Scorpio over the Bear Hug is because My Scorpio is another normal summon, as long as you control either nothing or all Goukis, which is not hard to do in a pure Gouki deck. So I'm going to play 1 Bear Hug just because, yeah, it does give you that search effect, but I only need to resolve it once, get him into the graveyard, and as long as I keep reviving him, I can keep resolving his ability. So I don't need to clog on Bear Hugs. And I play 2 of the Gouki Octa Stretch. You only need to because you want to just have 1 in the deck to resolve with the Isolde, because even though we're not playing that kind of like crazy not crazy, even though we're not playing the standard Gouki build that everyone plays for events and everything, playing the pure variant, you still play Isolde because Isolde searches you and gets you more monsters onto the field and helps you go through your plays that way. So we want the Octo Stretches in the deck to help facilitate that play, because it's the easiest one to summon that takes less resources. But you want to play more as well, more than 1, because the actual hand effect is actually not bad. Then we're playing the 1 Gouki Ring Trainer. This is a pure variant, and I think out of the other 2 Goukis that don't do the search ability, Ring Trainer is the best one just because it gets you stuff back, and it keeps you in the game via its ability. So that's it for the Goukis. Moving on to the other stuff. This is a Go Second deck. If you remember way back in the day before, like all the new support and everything like that, and all the new products, I had a Go Second Gouki deck. That uses like the kaijus and everything and just literally tries to push for game, spamming out big link monsters and that. So I've gone back to that variant, and Prankratops is like one of the best cards for our Go Second deck. Having 0 defense that actually suits Gouki as well, just because Great Ogre is one of your big boss monsters in the deck, and it does reduce things by the defense points. So the fact that the Dino Wrestlers have 0 defense is just a nice little nod to that. And so Prankratops is really good for that. And then so I'm playing 3 Kaijus as well, in the forms of the Sticky String, the Dark, Multi-Dimensional, and the Dogon. I no more Gamma Seals. The Gamma Seals are being used in other stuff, so I just gone for these. Though the sticky string is pretty good, just because if you do play in the extra deck, this is Radiant. It's just a nice little buff for that. And these two are big, but they're big enough that you can punch over, especially with Great Ogre. And you just want to have something for yourself as well. So there's that. So that's it for the monsters. Moving on to the spells. I'm starting off with the new card, which is 2 copies of Gouki Cage Match and 1 Terraforming. I see a lot of people just trying to play 3 of the Cage Match. I'm thinking, why? Every Gouki in your deck is essentially a Cage Match. So I think this ratio is the best for that, because you'll get the Cage Match when you want to. There's no doubt about it. If you've got a Gouki spell card, a support card, you'll get to it when you want to, because every copy of a Gouki is essentially another copy of that. So you'll get to your Cage Match. You're not going to mostly resolve the Cage Match effect, which I'll read to you because it is a new card. When this card is activated, place 3 counters on this card. If your Gouki monster destroys your opponent's monster by battle, remove 1 counter from this card. Once per turn, at the end of the battle phase, if the last of these 3 of these counters has been removed this way, you can special summon as many Gouki monsters as possible with different names from your hand and or deck, then place 3 counters on this card. So, it does help you re-swarm the board to help you extend after the battle phase. But you mostly play this to help resolve this, which is Gouki Face Turn. Now, Gouki Face Turn is essentially another revival card, but you have to send a Gouki card you control to the graveyard to revive a Gouki monster. You can now send Cage Match. The problem with this card, and reason why we never really played it before, is that the only Gouki cards we had were monsters. You don't exactly want to just basically swap a monster for a monster. You want to get more monsters, the whole point of a revival card. So now that the fact that we can just search a field spell, activate that, and then send that for the face turn if we need to, is really, really good. And something I really, really like, and happy that we can actually finally do. So you play that. If you want to bump up face turns, I'd say 2 is the best number. If you want to up the numbers, I wouldn't go 3. 3 is just way too much. You don't need 3 because you have the Gouki rematch instead, which is overall the best revival spell in the game, in my opinion. Still, just target 2 Goukis, revive them. 1 rotor because we're all playing warriors. 1 for 1 because we do have some level 1s in the deck, so we can search those and get their effects off. For the equip spells, the Phoenix Blade, the Twin Swords, Power Guardians, and the Overdone Burial. You guys know me by now. I just like this equip spell and this one. These 2 are my favorite equip spells in the game, just because 1 gives you more attacks and for minimal cost, and 1 gives you monsters protection by just battling, which is very, very nice, and gives you more attack points. So these 2 I just really like. I just like abusing them in Goukis because I think Goukis can abuse them the most. Overdone Burial, you have levels all over the place. So you can use Overdone Burial to just send something you don't need in your hand to revive something that you want. And Phoenix Blade is not banned yet, so we can just keep on abusing it. 1 Monster Reborn, more revival cards. 2 copies of Call by Grave. You can bump this up to 3 if you want to and play like a 41 card deck. It's completely up to you. And then, if you guys know me, I like this engine. 1 Foolish Burial Ghost and 2 copies of Parallel Port Armor to round out the main deck. Foolish Burial Ghost here to literally just send Parallel Port Armor, so you can use its graveyard effect to banish it into links to give a link monster 2 attacks. Really like abusing that with Overload and Topologic Bomber, but now you can abuse it with like any Gouki link monster essentially to help you remove counters off your Gouki Cage Match. Giving your Gouki an additional attack does help that situation because it doesn't state Gouki's names have to attack. So long as your Gouki's attack, you get to remove the counters, and you can remove 3 and you can start swarming the board. And then, but it's also got a nice little protection effect as well, which can come in handy if you open with it. So there's that. But yep, that's it for the main deck. Whoops, moving on to the extra deck. Hey guys, I just literally got up, so my voice sounds very weird. So sorry about that. Extra deck is 1 Gouki the Giant Ogre, 1 Topologic Bomber, 1 Borlo Dragon, and 1 Crusader Acromax. I class these as all the big boss monsters. We don't play Master Ogre because, in my opinion, Master Ogre is just not that good. Just, you know, bouncing Goukis on the field to negate effects. You know, by that point you can just probably one over them because of how Goukis can operate like that. They don't really struggle beating other monsters just because, unless it's a really strong link monster, but even then you've got Borlo to help deal with really strong link monsters in the game, and Giant Ogre as well, and even Crusader Acromax. You're not really going to need the negation effects of that. And if you're worried about monster effects, you can just put things in your main deck like Effect Faders, Forbidden Chalices, other things to just negate monster abilities. You shouldn't need to waste a Link 4 spot to help do that. So I think these are just the best ones. So Giant Ogre is like Gouki's big boss monster. Takes 3+ Gouki monsters, cannot be destroyed by battle, and is unaffected by the activated effects of your opponent's monster with attack less than or equal to this card. It has 3k. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets this card, and all monsters this card points to quick effect, you can make this card as exactly 500 if you do negate the activation. Once per turn, if this card's current attack is different from its original attack quick effect, you can make this card gain 1000 attack until the end of this turn. So even if you use his own ability, he drops to 25, then effect activates and bumps him up to 35. So he essentially gains 500 to negate something. It's very nice. We all know what Bomb and Borlo do, and heck, we all know what Acromax does. The reason I play Acromax in this deck is because I honestly do believe that Acromax is sometimes even used better in Gouki than it is in its own deck, just because we have one card spell that revives 2 monsters, so you can revive 2 big Goukis to your field in defense mode. 2 Acromax zones, giving him 4,700 attack points. I think, no, yeah, 4,700 attack points through 1 spell card, making him 6/7. Absolutely amazing. And with our cards in the deck giving monsters double attacks, this guy literally punches for game. So moving on to the Link 3s now, we're playing 2 Gouki the Great Ogres. So happy we got the new artwork for that. And 2 copies of Thunder Ogre. These are the only Link 3s that you need to play other than Acromax. Just because the Great Ogre is essentially one of your best boss monsters in this deck, just because it reduces everything and gives you protection as well. And then you've got Thunder Ogre. This card gives you additional normal summons to a zone it points to. It does give it to your opponent, that's fine. You mostly can find a way to link away with this. Moving on to Link 2s now, we have 2 Gouki Jet Ogres. This is one of the new cards coming out in Dual Power, which I'm really happy it has done. So it takes 2 Gouki monsters, it points down and left. And once per turn, you can target 1 Gouki card you control or destroy it. And if you do, change all monsters on the field to face up attack position. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can make all Gouki monsters you control gain 500 attack at the end of this turn. You can use this effect with Gouki Jet Ogre once per turn. 2k Link 2. Really nice card. So happy we finally got it. And we should have got this ages ago, but better late than never, as they always say. 1 Gouki Heal Ogre. So now you have 3 level 2 Link 2 Goukis that you can help you easily go into your Great Ogres, Thunder Ogres, Master, Giant Ogres, all that kind of stuff. So now you don't have to waste too many Goukis on the field to just go into those big boss monsters. Then we're having the Wonders Old, obviously, because it's a warrior based deck. And 2 Nightmares in the forms of Cerberus and Phoenix, just to help get over problematic stuff in the field. And then 1 Link Graveyard. So we do play level 1s, and sometimes you just need to summon a Octo Stretch, link it away, get the Octo Stretch effect. It just sometimes needs to be done. I'm sorry, but sometimes that play just has to be done. But that, guys, is the deck. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, sorry for my voice. I just literally broke up. Probably have a drink just to help clear the throat a little bit. But yeah, so if you did like, comment, subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more decks from Dual Power that we will be doing. A lot of Vrains decks, so as well. So stay tuned to the channel for that content. So like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, guys. As always, happy dueling.
What's up, YouTube? Dan here from YUGIOH. Thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, please hit that big thumbs up button in the bottom corner as well. And don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button so you don't miss out on anything. Make sure you click that notification bell as well so you know every time one of our new videos goes up. Throughout the whole year of 2019, we're going to have more deck profiles, duels, and of course pack openings for you guys to watch and enjoy the entire year round. So stay tuned for more, and as always guys, happy dueling.